Starting at small forward, 6'8", number 23, LeBron James.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama, and it's Fox in at the 1. Now, here's Doncic, just 5 on the clock. Wembanyama with the rebound. Castle on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. A pass to Fox. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. The Lakers. Collins kicks to Thompson. That 3 off the mark. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Sohan. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Guys, it'll be interesting to see if this becomes a consistent shot in Sohan's arsenal. I like seeing him continue to work on it.
Doncic outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Fox. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Asar Thompson.
But here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
We'll stand after 8 seasons with the Kings, a new chapter for De'Aaron Fox now in San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, and look, you got to be excited about that if you're a San Antonio fan. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama together? Is there a better pick-and-roll combination in the league? The sky's the limit for that duo.
Now, Sohan, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Ayton a screen on Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Castle with it, guarded by Doncic. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Fox, no good. Lakers trailed by 5. Now, Doncic. Down low. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, it counts. Wembanyama's got 7.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Number 3,
Ron right side. Shoots over Vassell. Los Angeles with another miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Basket counts. 9 points in the game so far.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
The 3 from LeBron. The rebound by the Spurs. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Wembanyama, a screen. Spins. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Ayton. James with it. Now guarded by Fox. Ayton a screen on Castle. Here's Doncic. Ayton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, how about the toughness on that finish? Ayton refusing to be pushed around.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Over Ayton. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. Doncic looking it over. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Now, here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Wembanyama. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Ayton. Bol comes in for John Collins. And Isaac subbed in for James. Then for the Spurs, Barnes is checked in for Vassell. Harper comes in for Castle. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. It's stolen by Wembanyama. McLaughlin, the pass to Barnes. Here's Harper. Barnes trying to free himself up. Harper's shot's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Doncic. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. It's good.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the Lakers turn it over again. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they dipped a little bit in the rankings, but they should still be proud that they're in the 3 spot. Being among the league's elite teams is not an easy feat.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game we saw him score 32.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Outside Harper. Hands it from downtown. Harper's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job by the rookie Harper to just let that develop.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Isaac. 6 to shoot. Robinson sets a screen for Doncic. Over Harper. Here's Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Hayes. Scoreless thus far. Johnson against Isaac. Johnson, the pass to Hayes.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The 3 from Johnson. And it's Luka with the rebound. Lakers trail by 13. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Robinson sets a screen for Doncic. No good on the three.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Johnson for three. Buries it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
LeBron James is out there with John Collins. Then there's Smart. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The shot's good from LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs on and off the court. They pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now, Fox. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Fox, no good. Thompson outside. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Pass to LeBron and stolen by Barnes. Fox against James. Outside Harper. And here is Johnson. Back to Harper. Spurs working the ball around now. And Hayes throws it down.
Showing he can run an offense. Harper finding an open guy and getting the ball to him.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Los Angeles with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for James. Spurs also with the sub. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Hayes. Now here's Thompson. Back to Smart. Pass to Isaac. Thompson outside. Smart kicks to Collins. And the Lakers with another miss. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Johnson can't hit. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside, Smart. Johnson against Collins. Lays it up off the glass. Collins has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, tough-nosed veteran Collins is no stranger to having to overcome aggressive defense.
That's good from MYNBA on the assist by Harper. And the Spurs lead by 18. Smart deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Isaac. Left side, Collins. They get it again. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
Collins with it. Now guarded by Fox. Thompson for three. MYNBA with the rebound. MYNBA has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Fox. Back to MYNBA. Robinson with the block. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back over to you, Kevin.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, Fox. After Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. MYNBA sets a screen for Johnson. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 20. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. Here's Isaac. Los Angeles with another miss. The Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Fox kicks to Barnes. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's MYNBA. And it's in off the backboard. MYNBA has got 19 points.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Fox. Now, here's Harper. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Collins. Lets it go. And it's Sohan missing. Lakers trail by 20. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
The three-pointer, no good. The Lakers shooting a low 30% right now on that offensive performance.
So fast of foot on the run, Asir, tough to catch.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Trailblazers. Harper with a screen on Robinson. The drive by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Harper in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Harper's got 8 points.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
Thompson with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. .29 seconds left to play here in the half. Smart on the wing. Castle covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Enduring the contact. Collins plays it smart and makes sure he's fouled in the act.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Castle against Smart. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs.